Introducing the one and only Manny PacMan Pacquiao. Introducing El Azteca Mario Barrios.
Gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Again, I will tell for all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Touch them up.
In the mid-30s, you have a welterweight, hands are fast, feet are no longer fast. Keith Thurman was always able to move around the...
All right, here we go from MGM Grand Garden Arena. Sold out, over 14,000 on hand. Manny,
Two-weight champion of the world, Manny PacMan Pacquiao.
He's a warrior, you know, and but if he had to.
Was you surprised? Did you think it was going to end in a knockout? Were you surprised that it went the distance?
You know, Mario, he held his ground, and you know, he started coming on at the end. It was a great fight, but you know,
There's other champs out there that are good.
Should he retire, man? Like, how far away is that retirement? Just can you gauge it as a fighter?
No, man. It's just you go fight per fight, man.
Yeah.
You know, and the way he's fighting, he still looks good. I'm sure. Hopefully, he's healthy. Still feels good. And
Yeah.
he got a lot more fight in Manny.
So he should keep it going.
Thurman, what were your thoughts on the fight?
I seen the fight, and look, I was a little surprised. With myself, my family, everybody watching the fight at home, we were all cheering for Pacquiao. But I was one of the only ones that's
amazing. He did well, he adjusted well. But Manny was stronger, and again, establishing early on.
What did you think? How did Manny look? He looked like he was the 20-year-old in there.
Exactly. Yeah. He was good. Everybody's saying like, oh, he's old, he's old. Nope, he looked really young today.
Yeah. What do you want to see him do next?
Fight the best out there. You know, you got. Amazing fight.
Yeah?
Legendary fight, man. Amazing fight.
Were you concerned when you heard split decision?
I was like, whoa. Yeah. I was kind of concerned when the judges were taking forever. I'm like, it don't take that long. You know, so
The main event right there.
Wow, man, that was a good fight. Let me tell you this. I was a little bit spectacle, you know, to see Barrios, you know.
For the 147s?
It's hard to say, you know. I would say 40s, but yeah, I think the 47 there, like, Barrios is young, you know.
The winner, boxing's pride of the Philippines.
Sees it 115 to 112 in favor of the winner, boxing's pride of the Philippines.
Tell me about what you saw tonight. I did not see a split decision. And like I said earlier, I'm not talking bad about anybody, but realistically, it wasn't a split. I had a unanimous.
do you agree? Unanimous for Pacquiao?
Yeah, it was a unanimous. I didn't see the split decision at all.
What's up, man? Is he getting wild?
I know, dude.
Dude, give us your thoughts, man. What do you think of Pacquiao?
Keith Thurman, what are your thoughts on this victory? 40-year-old Manny Pacquiao defeats Keith Thurman 10 years younger. What did you think about it?
It's just, it's unbelievable. It's incredible, you know. And before the fight, after the weigh-in, I asked Manny, you know, why are you doing this? Why do you still do this?
Yeah.
Why do you choose a young, hungry, dangerous?
Thank you so much.
Manny, salamat sa fight.
How would you rate his power? How would his punch?
I feel like I'm fighting Mario Barrios.
Danny, thank you. With this time off, you said you want to come back in January. Do you in fact want to fight someone like him?
Good. I wish you would have invested in the body a little bit earlier, but great fight. Barrios is a hell of a fighter. Hashtag warrior, you know, great fight.
Like I said earlier, I'm not talking bad about anybody, but realistically, it wasn't a split. I had it unanimous.
Do you agree? Unanimous for Pacquiao?
Yeah, it was a unanimous. I didn't see the split decision at all.
He says he's still searching for more legacy. You've accomplished everything. I mean, you've been champion multiple times, multiple divisions. He says, I want to just keep showing everybody that I'm that great.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he showed. He showed that he is that great. He didn't just win. He fought a great fight.
More punches as well, and it was a split decision. Did you agree with the decision? Did you think it was unanimous or a split?
No, I think the fight was very close. I thought it was very close. I think the knockdown and that round where Pacquiao hurt him with a body shot, I think those 2 rounds are the ones that could have made the fight in favor of Pacquiao, but it was a very close fight. It was a very, very close fight. So it was just one of those fights where everybody was happy, and at least me, Pacquiao,
bigger, stronger, bigger puncher. I thought he'd be able to bag up Pacquiao when he did in spots. I thought he'd be able to move and use and catch Pacquiao coming in, which he didn't. He pulled straight back. He made the mistake over and over again. You know what I mean? I thought he was a lot smarter than that, and he wasn't. So, I mean, we can pick and choose. I was wrong for picking
When you hit him to the body?
Yeah.
I talked to Osito Lopez. He scored an 8-4 for your dad. How did you guys score it?
Yeah, I think it was a 10-8 round. Yeah, that one.
10-4?
Yeah.
So you guys are flying right back to the Philippines. No days off?
Oh, no, not us.
Sorry, just your dad.
Yeah.
He has to go back. Who do you guys want us reporting? Who do you guys? That's what.
Hey, David, what you think of the fight, brother?
Great fight, what I tell you, man. It's a great fight.
You pick Pacquiao.
I don't know about a split decision, though, man. That was crazy. I thought they were going to rob him.
Good fight, though. Yeah, look at David, man.
as fast, as strong as he was 10 years ago, but he proved me wrong, and I was so happy, that I was wrong. He looked young, he looked fast, he looked strong, and he's on top of the world again.
Former Olympic medalist and ex-WBC lightweight champion Amir Khan trained and sparred with Manny Pacquiao all the way back in 2008. Khan has also shared the ring with Mario Barrios in the past, so he's got first-hand experience with both fighters. That's why his opinion on their upcoming bout carries weight. Speaking recently with Sky Sports, Khan described his sparring sessions with Pacquiao as intense and something he truly appreciated. He spent plenty of rounds exchanging punches with Manny, more than 300 in total by his count. At one stage, the two were even set to fight for real. Still, after spending so much time in the ring with Pacquiao, Khan, who hails from Bolton, thinks this comeback could be a dangerous step for the boxing icon. It's going to be a fun fight, no doubt, Khan said. But if Manny asked for my advice, I'd say don't do it like this. He should return against someone else who's also retired. Like me, someone not actively training. That'd be a lot safer. Facing a younger fighter who's still sharp and in shape, that's a real risk. Khan had long been rumored to fight Pacquiao during his career, though it never ended up happening. Back in April, the 38-year-old even told TalkSport that if the opportunity came along, he'd be up for a comeback against Pacquiao. At the end of the day, Khan added, Manny's been out for a while. You have to wonder if he still has that same fire. Barrios, on the other hand, is going to be fired up for this. This fight could change everything for him. Barrios claimed the WBC interim welterweight title after his win over Denis Yugas in September 2023. Yugas, by the way, was the last fighter Pacquiao faced, defeating him on points back in August 2021. Since that bout, Barrios has stepped into the ring 5 times. He became the full WBC world champ last June after Terence Crawford vacated the title to move up and face Canelo Alvarez at super welterweight. This is a massive break for Mario, Khan said. He's been waiting on a shot like this. The payday is going to be great, and let's be honest, who'd say no to going up against a legend like Pacquiao? He's earned this. Every boxer dreams of a high-profile, high-paying fight, and this is it for him. When I was training with Virgil Hunter, I sparred with Barrios plenty of times, Khan added. He's no pushover. The big question is how much Pacquiao has left. If they were both in their prime, I'd back Manny all the way. But now, this could go either way. He's been gone too long. In boxing, one well-placed shot can change everything. That's what worries me. He doesn't need to fight anymore, but sometimes you just miss being in that spotlight. Manny might miss the crowd, the love from fans. But I do know this, people will definitely show up to watch him again. Eddie Hearn, though, isn't too optimistic about Pacquiao's return. He doubts Manny has what it takes to beat Barrios. During a chat with IFL TV, the head of Matchroom Boxing said, Manny's got no chance against Barrios. Not even close. And to be honest, I don't even think Barrios is that amazing. But if Manny did come back and pulled off a miracle win, then sure, maybe we'd look into matching him with one of our guys. He was a WBC champ after all. But I don't see that happening. He really shouldn't be in the ring anymore. And he definitely shouldn't be fighting for a world title, Hearn continued. That being said, I'm not going to call it some big scandal if he fights Barrios. But don't expect me to throw any of our fighters in there with him. Oscar de la Hoya hasn't totally written off Pacquiao's return, but he does have one serious concern, speed. As the head of Golden Boy Promotions, de la Hoya pointed out that while power tends to stick with fighters as they age, speed is usually the first thing to go, and that speed is what made Pacquiao so effective. De la Hoya knows this from personal experience. He fought Manny in 2008 in what turned out to be the final bout of his career. You're 46 now, don't forget that, de la Hoya said. There's nothing wrong with slowing down and giving your body a rest. Still, de la Hoya thinks Pacquiao has the skill set to do okay. He'll be fine. His experience counts for a lot. The power's still there, it doesn't vanish overnight. But being the younger guy, Barrios could definitely take advantage of that. That might be the deciding factor in this one. Another respected figure weighing in is seasoned trainer Robert Garcia. He's trained stars like Anthony Joshua, Nonito Donaire, and Bam Rodriguez. Speaking with Isis, Garcia didn't hold back. He's backing Barrios to win. I'm picking Barrios, he said. He's younger. He's the current champ. Pacquiao, he's what, 46? That's asking a lot. It's like me trying to jump back in the ring. I'm 49 and I just couldn't do it. News of 46-year-old Manny Pacquiao stepping back into the spotlight to face the reigning WBC welterweight champion Mario Barrios has drawn a wave of criticism, both from diehard fans and veteran insiders. And that's where we'll leave it for now. If you want